Hey gang, back for another week, kind of in a different corner of the gym this week. We're gonna mix it up a little bit. So first off, past few weeks, we've been chatting a lot about how the gym is growing, and we're super excited to be growing our team. As you guys know, JP and Devin, they've been out on the floor shadowing. They're starting to take on different parts of class, kind of putting all of the pieces that we've been working on behind the scenes together and in practice in class, which is awesome, and they're crushing it. They're doing great. With that said, we're continuing to grow our staff. So we actually had a third person that we've been working with behind the scenes, and you're going to start seeing her on the floor starting this week. So Ann Scarborough, she's actually one of our ambassadors. She has been working towards becoming a coach for a while now, actually, months and months. And so this week, you will start seeing her in that shadowing role in class with another coach. And she's going to go through that same progression that JP and Devin are going through as well. Once we get through some shadowing, then she's going to be starting to take over different parts of class. So congratulate her. She's been doing a great job, and we're excited to see her out on the floor. Now, for this week, as you guys know, this coming Saturday is our Going the Distance charity event, Saturday from basically 8 to 12. We'll get more into that in just a moment. But that means that this is the last week to make any sort of team registration or donation. You can make a donation personally. If you have a company that has a budget, if you will, for charities, then this could be a really cool cause to make a donation towards. The link to make a donation or to register your team is going to be above in SugarWOD. You're also going to see it in this week's email, and then you're also going to see the photos, the frames that have been around the gym. They all have a QR code. We've got QR codes all over. You can just scan that QR code. It takes you right to the fundraising page, right? So you can register your team there, and you can also make a donation. When you go to register your team during that checkout, it will also ask you if you personally would like to make an additional donation, and we would love that. You're welcome to. It's a really great cause. Now, if you are a member who has a friend who is not a member and you have not registered your team, we do have some space yet. I know that we kind of waited for those non-members to register. So this week would be the week. You can go ahead and register for them. I know we have a couple row teams or spots left. I know we have a couple bikes left as well. So get on there, get your team registered. That team registration is a direct donation right to the event, right? So this Saturday, when you and your team arrive, you need to arrive by 7:30. That gives you and your team a half an hour to kind of get set up. We'll have the machines out, but each team will have a little setup, and it gives you and your team a chance to get warmed up, right? You're not just going to go into a marathon cold, right? You're going to spend half an hour getting warm, stretching a little bit, getting on that machine, right? And we will officially start at 8 a.m. Plan to be there until noon, right? It does take a solid 3+ hours to get through it. Okay, so you and your teammates start chatting, start planning out when you're going to kind of make your transitions, how long of an interval you're going to be on that machine for, right? Bring snacks with you, right? Because we're there for a couple hours. But start prepping, and if you have not signed up your team or made a donation, this is your week. So I got Coach Courtney here, obviously.
Hey.
Right. She's going to tell us more and kind of talk a little further about the camp that we are raising money for, Camp Fatima. So she is actually a volunteer and has been for a few years, so she's going to give us some more information.
Hey guys, so I've been volunteering at Camp Fatima since 2011. Most of you guys know that for my full-time job, I work in special education, but I found this wonderful place. It's probably my second favorite place in the world, second to this.
Of course.
But it's a nonprofit summer camp for kids and young adults with disabilities. And the very unique thing about Camp Fatima is that it's free for all campers to attend. It costs absolutely nothing. And every single staff member that we have there, we have about a little over 200, is a volunteer. And what that means is that we rely 100% on donations to keep camp up and running and provide this magical 2 weeks and some weekends during the year for kids with special needs. Another element that makes us super unique is we provide a one-to-one counselor for each and every kid, which allows us to accept some of the kids that some other camps might not be able to have the capacity to pick. So think about more health needs, more behavioral concerns, and some maybe physical disabilities. So we really provide those individualized supports. It is the best place for kids to be kids with the appropriate support. So it's free of judgment and labels, and it allows kids to be them and be who they want to be without the world judging them or putting any labels on them. And we accept them for exactly who they are. So I would absolutely love to see everyone there. We are going the distance for charity. We're going the distance in this marathon, and it's going to be a really, really great time. It's an organization that's very close to my heart. So I appreciate you guys so much, and I'm really, really looking forward to Saturday.
And I think one other reason why we really were excited to kind of be a part of helping out the camp is that we talk all the time about how Odin is a safe place for you guys, right? And we want it to be a judgment-free zone for you. You get to come and just be 100% yourself, and we support you in that, and we support you in helping you to just constantly grow. And I think that this is a really cool opportunity for us to give back to kids that don't have a place like we have, right? We've built something special here, and Camp Fadma has built something special there, and to be able to support another organization that provides that for individuals, especially these individuals that require some additional support, I'm just really excited that we get to reach out and go the distance for them.
And I did tell the kids at summer camp this year that this is what we're going to be doing, and they're really pumped about it.
I'm super excited for them. It's going to be great. So get those team registrations in, get those donations in. You have until the end of this week. And then on Saturday,
Crush it.
marathon, here we come. Let's do it, guys.